Hi and welcome back to CC Convos. If you're new here, I am documenting my journey on funding a trip to Japan for two people based on all cashback points from credit cards and other avenues. So I'm documenting that here. I have a few videos that I'll link up above that you can check out. But today I'm going to be giving you an update on how much money I currently have for the end of April 2025. I started this technically back in October of 2024, but that was only with like one credit card. So all of the avenues that I'm using, I buckled down in January, really using those and keeping track of them. I'm keeping track of all of this funding by just transferring it to my bank account. When I transfer it, I write in the little memo portion rewards and what like specific category. So I'm going to jump into that with you right now. I'm going to try and just keep this very simple, like I'm talking with a friend. I'm not going to do a whole lot of editing, just something easy so I can get this out and share it with you so that you can see if this is maybe something you'd want to do as well. All right, so I wrote everything down in this journal, and first we're going to talk about the active cash credit card. So my longest credit card or my line of credit that I have is the Wells Fargo active cash credit card. This is a 2% cashback credit card. It's great because I can use it for all my miscellaneous spend. And right now I have a total of $131 that I have transferred from that card. So I've transferred $15, $42, $44, and $30 for a total of $131 cash back with the active cash credit card from Wells Fargo. Okay, so the second credit card is the AAA Daily Advantage. This is my grocery credit card. This one I use for groceries and gas. It gives me 5% cash back on groceries and 3% cash back on gas. I have transferred money from my rewards on this credit card 2 times, one time for $138 and another time for $91 for a total of $229 with this credit card. This credit card I got back in October of 2024. So that is the only one that I am tracking from 2024. Everything else is starting of January. The next category is Ibotta. Ibotta is an app that if you upload your receipt and you buy certain items that they have like promotions for, you get extra cash back. I used this here and there. I used it a lot in the beginning, but then I found out that like it's a lot of name brand things that you're getting cash back for, and I'm not a big name brand person. I think the generic brand is usually the same quality and a whole lot cheaper. It's even cheaper than the cash back portion. So it just didn't make sense. So I only use Ibotta if there's a really good deal. And I prefer curbside, so curbside receipts don't work. You have to have a physical receipt. But other than that, I have made multiple transfers from Ibotta, one for $34, another for $35, $23, $28, $22, for a total of $142 from Ibotta. The next category is Rakuten, and the primary purpose for me using Rakuten is for pet care. So I have 2 cats and I love to go to PetSmart because they have a pretty great like rewards through their app. So I just check here and there whenever PetSmart has like a higher percentage cash back through Rakuten. I prefer to do either 10% or higher, but no less than 5% cash back. And I usually buy a bunch of stuff at one time when it has a high cash back, so I'm stocked up. So I do that with all of my cats' litter and their food, and I have redeemed 2 different times, one for $15 and one for $50 for a total of $65. I'm about to get another check come next month from Rakuten for about $26, I believe. And now the next category is, I'm adding this in there. It's for a bank promo. And so I opened up a Capital One high yield savings account, and they had a promotional deal, so I got $300 there. At the time of documenting all of this cash back, my BILT points through my BILT credit card that I primarily use for eating out and for getting points on my rent payments was at about 16,000 points. And if I were to redeem that for 1 cent per point, which is like the lower value, it would be $160. Or if I redeemed it at 2 cents per point, which is a little bit higher, that I could possibly get through transfer partners, that would bring it up to $320. So if you add in the expected Rakuten check of about $25, $26, the total for everything would range between $1,052 to $1,212. There's a range because the BILT Mastercard can be redeemed at different cents per point values. So it's safe to say that right now my total is at $1,000. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it inspires you to maybe do something like this and to see that there is tons of free money out there from just spending money that we would have already spent. And if you use it responsibly, this is just a great way to be able to fund a vacation for you or for you and a friend or your family.